Students of class 9B, we have started one new chapter, chapter 13, that is insolation. As per our reduced syllabus, following are the topics mentioned in the syllabus of this chapter insolation. The first topic is meaning of insolation and terrestrial radiation. And the second topic, that is the factors affecting the temperature. In this factor you will see latitudes, altitudes, distance from the sea, and more few factors are there. So as it is mentioned in the first topic, meaning of insolation, we know the sun is the main source of energy, and this is due to nuclear fusion. Huge amount of heat and energy is released all around by the sun in the form of electromagnetic waves. These electromagnetic waves are the waves passing through the electromagnetic field. It consists of so many rays such as radio waves, microwaves, infrared rays, ultraviolet rays, X-rays and gamma rays. Its speed is 3000 km per second. With this speed, electromagnetic waves are released by the sun all around. Almost it travels 150 billion kilometer, and it takes time to reach on the Earth's surface only 8 minutes 20 seconds. Within 8 minutes 20 seconds, solar radiations can reach to the Earth's surface. Few more facts about solar radiation. The amount of solar radiation absorbed by the unit area of the Earth's surface, that is 2 gram calorie per centimeter square per minute. This is the rate of absorption of solar radiation by the Earth's surface. And how much solar radiation is sent from the sun to the Earth's atmosphere? Out of that, 51% is absorbed by the Earth and 49% is sent back from the atmosphere. This 49%, this percentage of solar radiation is scattered by the gas molecules, reflected by the cloud and absorbed by the water vapor. So meaning of insolation became incoming solar radiation to the Earth's surface is called insolation. We can say insolation is the short form of incoming solar radiation. You can see the letters of insolation: in, incoming, SO, solar, and lation, that is for radiation. Incoming solar radiation is hidden in this word, that is the definition of insolation. That incoming solar radiation, you know about the solar radiation. Incoming solar radiation to the Earth's surface is called insolation. So in the above explanation you saw the solar radiation, that is the source of high temperature of the sun, and heat and energy both are released from the sun. And how much solar radiation is sent towards the Earth's surface? Out of that, 51% is absorbed by the sun, 51% is absorbed by the Earth's surface, and 49% is reflected back by the atmosphere through scattering, through absorption and through reflection. As you know, 51% of solar radiation is absorbed by the Earth's surface and remaining is sent back. So the Earth get heat from the sun, and the amount of heat absorbed by the Earth's surface is called the terrestrial radiation. Obviously we can say this terrestrial radiation is the extension of solar radiation. Through solar radiation, the heat and energy both are sent to the Earth's surface. Few amount of heat is absorbed by the Earth's surface. That amount of heat is absorbed by the Earth's surface is called terrestrial radiation. In the next topic of the syllabus, we have factors affecting the temperature. There are so many factors affecting the temperature. Those are the latitudes, the altitudes, the distance from the sea, the slope of the land, the prevailing winds, and the ocean currents. Among those, first is latitudes. The heat absorbed by the air depends on the amount of radiation. It depends on the amount of insolation, and this insolation depends on the sun rays. There are two types of sun rays: inclined sun rays and vertical sun rays. Vertical sun rays, inclined sun rays acquire very large area. So the heat absorbed by the Earth's surface is distributed over the large area. So the rate of heating is less, while vertical sun rays acquire very less area. So distribution of heat is very less. It is distributed over the small area. So rate of heating is very fast. Now we come to the globe. This is equator 0 degree, 23.5 degree north, 66.5 degree north. This is Tropic of Cancer. This is Tropic of this is so, and this is this two, 66.5 degree north and 66.5 degree south. These two are frigid zone. On this globe, we will see the distribution of sun rays through in inclined position and in vertical position. It is clear that the equator gets sun rays in vertical order, in vertical form. So this area is too much hot. Equatorial region is too much hot. As we move away from the equator towards the higher latitudes, the sun rays become slanting and the rate of heating is very less. So temperature of higher latitudes is less than temperature of equatorial region. So temperature depends on the latitude. The temperature of higher latitude is less than the temperature of equatorial region. Second factor affecting the temperature is altitude. Altitude of the place or the height of the place also affects the temperature. Temperature decreases with increase in height. That is referred as normal lapse rate of temperature. 1 degree Celsius temperature decreases after 165 meter height. There are two reasons behind it. First is, above from the sea level, the density of air decreases. So the amount of absorption of the solar radiation also decreases. So in upper layer, or we say at height, temperature decreases. Second is, we know the atmosphere becomes hot due to terrestrial radiation. So at first the lower layer of the atmosphere becomes hot, then the upper layer. So the places at height has low temperature than the places those are located on in the plain. So few factors affecting the temperature are left. In the next video class, I shall upload the explanation. Today this much. Thank you to all.